What's good, everyone? Welcome to another video, and in today's topic,
We are not here, Stephen A., to further blame women. That is not why we are here.
First of all, let me be very clear. I don't appreciate where you're going with that. I'm not blaming.
let me bring you up to speed about Ime Udoka. He is a head coach of the Boston Celtics. He helped brought the team to the finals of last year, almost winning a championship, but they got defeated. He's a hard worker. He's been been in the NBA realm as a player. Out of the country, he was still playing. Then he came back, and he still worked within the company. That's a very admirable person. You can just anybody can tell he's laser focused on his career. But apparently, he shit where he ate. His temptation came across and just got him because he messed with two females at the job site, and it's not just two single females. He messed with two married women. One of them, wife of a vice operations. And I hope this is a perfect example, guys. Don't shit where you eat. Do not do it. It's nothing good. You know, the fire of the relationship, and this is why jobs enforce no fraternization, EEO policy, sexual harassment, all this crazy stuff in it because they're trying to prevent you from not messing with your own, your own peers, your workers. It's beautiful at first. It's beautiful. It's like walking through paradise. You just heavily in love, bubbly, all butterfly. All anything you can say, it can occur into your head. But when it's bad, it's bad. It's like 5 times good and 100 times bad. It just never works out, and it's just gonna end up you guys both losing your job, all for what? Biting off of the forbidden fruit. I hope it tastes good.
He was upset. That's what stood out to me about what he termed rampant Twitter BS is the word that he used, that women were unfairly dragged into this within the Celtics organization. You could see the press.
I understand from that part of our point of view, because being blamed for something that you didn't do does suck. I'm telling you, it really sucked, especially like if it's something that in the major public eyes, you just pretty much either you're a hero or you demonized. That's all I'm saying. But Ime Udoka got suspended, for the affair. It was a consensual affair, but I just don't get it, because the thing is that he got suspended. Did the two other ladies got suspended? I heard that they didn't. They're still working like as if everything is fine. And it's just really it's bad. It's just really bad, because the thing is that I'm not trying to play the blame game, but the thing is that somebody needs to be held accountable for it. Fire both people. Suspend them all, fire all, because look, you bring shame onto your company's name, and there's no forgiveness. But the thing is that you forgave the two females, and you let the guy get suspended. It's just so double-sided, basically.
The fact that we are sitting here debating whether somebody else should have been suspended or not, we are not here, Stephen A., to further blame women. That is not why we are here.
I'm just shaking my head at her. Malika, you pretty much, your image is pretty much cringy to look at this point. And the reason why is that she's not holding no one accountable. She don't want the females to be held accountable for their own actions. You can commit murder at this point, and you can get away with it. Especially if she's representing you, of course. But no accountability held at all. This woman, she's just like, it's just so nasty to even think about this one here, guys. And I totally feel for the ladies that's in the Boston Celtic company, and they're going through this tough time, because it's never easy to be blamed for something that you didn't do. You didn't deserve it. But for those two that did do the deed, you deserve the same thing that what happened to Ime Udoka. Sorry, you deserve it, because the thing is that there should be no sympathy, no remorse for people that's just tearing down the company's name. There's just no remorse for it.
First of all, let me be very clear. I don't appreciate where you're going with that. I'm not blaming anybody but Ime Udoka. He deserves, the fact of the matter is, I've said he deserved to be fired if they were going to fire him. If you're not going to fire him, then don't fire him. My issue is all of this being publicized. The point that I'm trying to make is just
You
like
don't
you're
think
not
someone would
mentioning.
notice if Ime Udoka was not at...
Excuse me. I listened to you. You're the one telling me to stop on my show. It ain't happening. Okay, that's number one. Number two.
Oh, Stephen A. Smith, Stephen A. Smith. Hit her with the fire. Make her eat her own words. I hope she learns something from this. You don't go into somebody's platform and try to cut them. Don't do it. That's stepping in hot lava at this point. What's wrong with you? That's entering the ring with Mike Tyson. What's wrong with you? Oh my goodness, this child.
He deserves to be fired, or he deserves to be there and handle it internally and privately. If you're not going to handle it privately, if you're going to publicize it in that fashion, then obviously it provokes everybody wanting to know, okay, well, who are the parties involved? When you have Amina Smith in Boston and other women pointing out the fact that there were women who were wrongly implicated in all of this, it's a disservice to them. I didn't come out with the report about a consensual relationship. I didn't come out with the report ahead of time leaking that they were going to suspend him for the year. They did that. And my point...
I can totally understand and agree what Stephen A. Smith had to say. This whole ordeal could have been handled, this problem could have been handled privately and discreetly. You know, it was no need to bring this out in the world. It could have been just a whisper. It could have been just a rumor at this point. It's not even needed, but just to bring, you know, publicity. Basically, it's a publicity stunt. That's all I can say about it. Now, as far it brings bad name to his wife. I think girlfriend, maybe his partner for 12 years, Nia Long. Now I remember Nia Long. She was badass in The French Prince, playing Lisa. Oh my goodness, she was one of my top 5. When I was a young one, she was my top 5, top 6. I know it was her, Nia Long. It was Hillary off The Fresh Prince. It was Jennifer Aniston. What's the next one? Can I say Julia Roberts? Julia Roberts was one of my tops. And the lady, one of the Huxtable, with the dreads. I think she's married to the Aquaman or something like that. I totally forgot her name. But hopefully this could be a learning lesson to all. Don't shit where you eat. It's not healthy and it doesn't work for you. It doesn't work. You know, we can have those little eye candies at the job site and stuff like that, but sometimes it's just best to leave that candy on the table. Don't even consume it. But let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for joining in. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.